Hey everyone. So we're here at another project that I had for a customer. We were here for roughly about 5 weeks, I think, 5, 6 weeks. And so the customer purchased a house and it's a second home for them. And they had a front room that was remodeled by a previous owner. And it was all tongue and groove throughout, which is a very typical Adirondack theme that we have. And they wanted to carry that tongue and groove throughout the entire residence. And so me and my crew, we came in, and that's what we did. An additional thing we accomplished was remodeling the smallest bathroom I have ever seen. So, and I've been sending photos to the customer throughout the project, except for the bathroom. And so today we're going to do a big reveal. They're going to see the whole project as a whole for the first time, and then yeah, and then we'll do the bathroom at the end. All right. So this is the homeowner, Jason, and his wife Jamie is hiding from us, and there's two little puppers running around. So Jason, how do you feel the project went from your standpoint, seeing how you are a homeowner that's not around here?
It was great. Sean did a great job keeping us informed of making sure we knew, each step of the way what was going on. Text messages, always answers his phone, and making sure that he sends us pictures, taking good care of the
Minus
house.
the end.
Yeah, well, right. Except at the end, where that was like a little, like, come on, what's going to look like? So we don't know what the final product looks like, but we were okay with him doing that to us. So anyway, the kept called us every week after the end of the week to say, okay, like, this is all we've accomplished, this is what we're doing next week, these are the problems we ran into, anything like that. With any project, I think that's to be expected. So the bathroom was a struggle.
Yeah.
Took
And that's something to know as someone that wants to purchase a property here in the Adirondacks, is that an Adirondack camp is not what you would call a standard timber frame or stick built home. They really were built very quickly. They were built for 3 seasons. And so when you purchase something like this, and your hope is to advance it and remodel it, really talk to your home inspector and make sure you know what you're purchasing. This home here was, I can delicately put it as non-traditional stick framing. And it really posed some large problems during the bathroom remodel. But we had solutions. We were able to solve the problems. We fixed them, and we were able to accomplish exactly what the customer wants, as far as I know, because they haven't seen it yet. All right, so let's go inside and have a look around. All right, so this is the front room that the customer wanted to model the rest of the home after. As you can see, it's got just tongue and groove throughout. It's on the ceilings, it's on the walls, typical 1x4 trim work all the way around. They did a bare edge corner, which is it's fairly typical up here. And so then we went ahead and did the same thing on the inside. We also added this wood stove and the metal back area, and the stone work on the bottom. And then we just carry the tongue and groove everywhere.
awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
So we did do a few little details that the original guy did not do, which is on these outside corners, which is where you have most of your dings and bangs that happen when you're moving furniture or whatever. I made these corners removable so that if they were damaged, it's easy to replace. You're not replacing the entire panel, you're just replacing just the corner bead.
That's awesome.
Smells good too.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then we had the traditional 1970 style hollow core doors that were throughout the house. We went ahead and put in solid pine doors. Another little thing, you notice something different down there?
Yeah, you got the you sanded out or replaced the boards.
Yep. So when we did the stone project over here, I had actually removed all the original southern yellow pine flooring and saved it. And when I saved it, I was able, there was a significant amount of water damage underneath where the vacuums are. And so we were able to splice in that original flooring back in there.
That's great.
Yeah, the water heater had originally been in that spot. It was a short, like I think 19-gallon water heater, but it had leaked for a while and had left a significant black stain in the floor. So much cooler, much
Very
cooler.
nice. Thank you.
And my hope was to be able to sand it out, but it just wasn't happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
too deep.
leaking for a long time, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna
Right.
close this door.
Bedrooms first, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go in there.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
What a difference. That's great.
It's a whole new house.
Yeah.
No water stain.
Beautiful.
That's
Very nice.
beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, we have one more smaller bedroom in here.
They get smaller.
It's the same old thing. It's tongue and groove throughout, quarter cove on the top, quarter round on the bottom, and solid core doors.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, guys. So here's the bathroom that we did. This bathroom, it truly is one of my favorite bathrooms I've ever done, just because of the challenges that we faced and how we took such a small space and made it feel a lot bigger and be bigger, just from the standpoint of organizing the way that it is being used. So in the shower, we have obviously the wood look-alike tile. Behind that is a full Schluter waterproofing system. We use the Schluter trim strips in the niches. We did the details in the tile work to mimic the pattern of the wood coming in. So it's like this piece here travels all the way through the niche and out to the other side. So whatever the total length of the tile was, we carried that length through the niche work to kind of give the appearance that it's a one single timber running through. It's just little details like that help show that we're really trying to give the customer the most for what they're getting. In here, the floor underneath this structure was really quite difficult to work with, the way that the original builder had built this, and I'll get into that some other time. Waterproofing in a window into a shower, that was quite a challenge. There's about 3 layers of waterproofing in there. And then over here in the sink, this is where the original shower was, and it was pretty much the footprint of that sink. It was tiny, and then behind it there was a wall, and then there was the toilet, and then the original sink was over here. And we just removed it all the way out, took it down to the original studs and floor joists, and had to rebuild from there. So it's a pier and beam style of house. Underneath that corner there's an original pier, and then it was a plate that went underneath and then sloped off to that corner and then sloped even farther over to here. So now we have a new pier in that corner there. We have a new pier right there and a full girder going across that, jacking up this entire floor system here. And then we end up having to do the same thing from that pier over there, added 2 more piers and a girder and going across there, jacking up the whole floor system in order to get it to drain properly. And now we have a fully functional and sealed in and level and plumb wall systems and floors, and it worked perfectly. Yeah. And we did put in the Ditra heat system as well. So now my toes are quite warm.
I go first.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That looks really good.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Turn the water on here.
Beautiful. That looks really nice. Is that the best happen?
I just tilted it.
Oh.
It looks beautiful.
Awesome. Nice built-in shelves. Wow.
All right. Good morning, guys. So it's the next day after the big reveal of the project. I'm just editing the video and just thought I'd do a little thank you to Jason and Jamie. We really appreciated the project. It was a lot of fun for me and my crew. We did a ton of work in a short period of time, and I'm really happy and relieved that you really enjoyed the space. You know, we had a great chat afterwards and a little banter over text message later on. And just wanted to say thank you. It was a great project, and look forward to working with you guys in the future.